Crypto markets provide ways to earn passive income that you can't do anywhere else. One of the most popular ones is with crypto staking. And in this video, I'm going to tell you the top 5 ways to do crypto staking in 2024. I'm going to tell you all this as a blockchain developer myself who works with this technology on a daily basis, who's been through multiple crypto cycles ever since 2017. So if you're new around here, hey, I'm Gregory, and on this channel, I turn you into a blockchain master. So if that's something that you're interested in, then smash that like button down below for the YouTube algorithm and subscribe to this channel. And if you want to get ahead of the next crypto explosion, then I can show you how to become a blockchain master step-by-step from start to finish over at dappuniversity.com/bootcamp. All right, so let's get into this. Let's talk about the top 5 ways to make passive income with crypto staking inside 2024. So at the beginning of this video, I need to define what crypto staking even is in the first place. So this can mean a couple different things depending on who you ask, and I'll kind of clarify that throughout this video. But the general idea is basically taking your crypto and locking it up and then earning passive income yield on top of that so that you're providing some sort of service to a crypto network or some type of crypto application. So way number 1 is to actually stake natively in the way that most people think about staking. So I'll take Ether or Ethereum as an example. So Ethereum is a blockchain that runs a consensus algorithm called proof of stake, which basically means that anytime somebody's trying to do a transaction on the Ethereum network, it's a peer-to-peer network of nodes that all talk to one another. That's what a blockchain is. But the people who actually run the network itself are called validators, okay? And anytime a new transaction comes into the blockchain, these validators participate in basically authenticating those transactions and making sure they're correct and putting them on the blockchain so that everybody's copy of the data is all the same. So these validators basically take Ethereum cryptocurrency or Ether, they run a computer, they lock it up in the network, and they help run the network, and they get paid a passive income reward for doing this through staking their cryptocurrency. So, it's called staking because essentially you are rewarded for honest behavior. If you participate in running the blockchain correctly, then you get a reward for doing that. But on the other side of things, if you're a bad actor or your computer goes down or something like that, you can get slashed and actually lose money. So there's something at stake. So how do you do this? Well, you have to actually run a validator computer just like this to be one of the nodes on the network. And then you actually have to have 32 Ether in order to lock that up and put it in there so that you can do that. That's the minimum amount required. Now, a lot of people don't have 32 Ether or don't want to run a computer. I'll talk about some alternatives to that here in a second. But that is the purest way to actually do staking inside of crypto. And so how much can you earn from this particular opportunity? Well, about 4 to 5% natively on the network itself. Now, this is an average over time. This number might be a little bit lower at the time of recording this video. It might go up later. And it also is an average across all the validators. It depends on what you get whenever you're chosen to propose a block. Now, you can also boost these types of returns with things like MEV boost, okay? I won't get into that in this video, but you're also getting, yield on top of an asset that's probably increasing in value over time. All right, now, if you don't have 32 Ether or you don't want to put 32 Ether into a validator, you don't want to run a computer, what are some of your alternatives? Well, that brings me to way number 2, which is basically to do custodial staking. So what does that mean? Well, basically, it means signing up for a crypto exchange like Coinbase, for an example, and basically taking your Ether and sending it to Coinbase, and then you can stake it on Coinbase itself, and you can earn a passive income yield for doing this, okay? So inside the background, basically what they're doing is they are taking your ETH, and they are running validators on the network for you so that you don't have to do it, and they're pooling everybody's funds to do this, and then they're paying you a portion of that yield back. It's most of it, okay? They take a very small percentage of the yield as a service for doing this, okay? So how much can you earn from this? Well, about 3.25% APY. So you don't lose that much by doing it with Coinbase. Now, what are the pros and cons of this? Well, the pros are you don't have to have 32 ETH. You can do with much less. You can stake with a very small amount, okay? But the cons are, it's a centralized service. You have to trust their website. If your account gets hacked or something like that, that could be a problem. And a lot of people are scared ever since FTX collapsed about a year ago that crypto exchanges can go down. I'm not saying Coinbase is just like FTX. It's not what I'm saying in this video, but it is a potential risk. All right, so way number 3 is with liquid staking. So what is that? Well, this is kind of like the strategy I talked about a minute ago, custodial staking, where you're taking your Ether or some other cryptocurrency and you're depositing it into a cryptocurrency exchange website and they're doing it for you. Liquid staking does this on the blockchain. So you do it through decentralized finance or DeFi. So basically, if you have your funds in a wallet like MetaMask you can go to a website like Lido Finance, okay, and you can do liquid staking, where essentially you can deposit a small amount of Ether or other cryptocurrencies into the protocol, and you can earn passive income. So basically, they are going to do the staking for you just like Coinbase would, and then they'll take a small portion of that and then pay you back most of it so that you don't have to actually stake yourself. So how much can you earn from this? So about 3.7% APR on Ethereum and 4.3% APR on Polygon. Now, one of the benefits of this strategy also is it's liquid staking. So whenever you stake your assets, you get back another token that you can then go take and use in other DeFi applications. If you want to borrow against it, you want to earn, boost your yield, you can earn more than the 3.7% that's advertised here on the website. And I'll talk about that here in the next section. But also with something like this, there are risks associated with it because you're depositing funds into a smart contract with your crypto wallet. Those smart contracts always have risks associated with them. Anytime you take your own funds in self-custody on the blockchain, you can be your own worst enemy and sign a malicious transaction or compromise your wallet in some way. So you have to understand those risks if you go down this route. All right, so way number 4 is getting into the more DeFi side of things with actual lending. Now, at the beginning of this video, I talked about how some people say the word staking and they mean multiple different things. Really, the only pure way to do staking is to do it natively on a network, like I was talking about in example number 1. And then you can kind of do derivatives like where you get somebody else to stake for you. But people also talk about the types of techniques I'm talking about now as staking, but they're not really staking. And you'll see why. So basically, but they're still passive income generating strategies. So you can take a website like Aave, for example, which is a decentralized money marketplace. So basically, you can deposit cryptocurrency on one side and lend it out, and then people can borrow it on the other side. And you can earn yield for doing that, okay? Or you can earn passive income. So for example, for USDC coin, basically just a stable coin whose price is pegged to the US dollar, the price doesn't really change. You can earn 3.43% APY for doing that. Now, some people see that as an attractive option because they don't have to worry about the cryptocurrency price going up or down. But you can also stake volatile cryptocurrencies like Ether, okay? You can earn some percentage yield here. But you can also take your liquid staking tokens from Lido, for example, or other, other liquid staking services and put them in these types of marketplaces and boost your return that way so you can get additional funds, okay? But you can also borrow against any assets that you deposited and take those and stake them in other protocols and boost your yield, or trade smaller tokens that you think will appreciate in value and then take profits and then pay these back. Now, that is introducing leverage into the system, and there's always risks with that. But for this reason, lending is a very popular way to earn passive income with crypto, air quotes, staking for 2024. All right, so way number 5 is with liquidity providing inside of DeFi. Okay, so again, this is not exactly staking like I mentioned in the previous example. Some people still call this staking, so I'm including it in the video. It still is a passive income strategy for crypto that you're just holding and parking somewhere. So let's take an app like Uniswap. It's a decentralized exchange or a DEX where you can just buy and sell tokens. All right, you tell the token you have, the token you want to buy, you connect your wallet and click swap. Now this website points directly to the blockchain and all of the exchange activity happens on the blockchain. So where does the money come from that you're trading? Okay, if I say I have Ether in my wallet and I want to swap it for USDC, where does the USDC come from? The Ether comes from my wallet, but where does the USDC come from? Well, it comes from the back end of the application, okay, on the blockchain. And that money comes from normal people like you and me, and also, bigger players, of course, who have crypto in their wallets, and they park it in the application to give liquidity to Uniswap, and they earn a passive income reward for doing this. And so you can participate in this process as well. So what you do is you take 2 cryptocurrencies, you create a trading pair, and you join a liquidity pool. And you can earn a percentage yield for doing that as well. And while this strategy does require you to hold 2 different cryptocurrencies, one really common thing people do is they take cryptocurrencies that they think will roughly follow the same trajectory, maybe not the same returns, but a similar trajectory like Bitcoin and Ethereum. And they plan on holding these anyway, and they'll get wrapped Bitcoin in wrapped Ether and then put them into this liquidity pool. You can swap between them. And they'll see the price appreciation of that over time, but earn some percentage yield on top of that. All right, so that's an overview of the top 5 ways to do crypto staking for passive income in 2024. So let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Are you doing any staking right now? Are you doing native staking? Are you doing custodial, liquid staking? Are you getting into the DeFi world? I want to hear from you. And whenever you left your comment, make sure you smash that like button down below for the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. that really helps these videos out so that more people learn about blockchain. And if you want to get ahead of this next crypto explosion, then how can you take action on that today? Because the best way to make it in crypto is to double down on your skills and become a blockchain developer. So you can go to my YouTube homepage. You can find those free courses there. They're like Udemy courses, but they're totally free. And if you like those and you want to take the next step, or hey, maybe you want to take a master shortcut entirely, I can show you how to become a blockchain master step-by-step from start to finish over at dappuniversity.com/bootcamp. You really don't have to be an expert to get started today. I've helped people with zero coding experience become real-world blockchain developers in a matter of months. So that's all I've got. And until next time, thanks for watching Dapp University.